Skeptical about doing this video about this topic because it has affected me big time since day one, and I've been on this for 5 months. So I've been with my wife for 20 years, and you know, we have habits, and you know, we used to go out a lot before kids, go out a lot, eat a lot, you know, just routine based stuff, right? Watch Netflix, just get everything out, everything. And she's small, she's very slim, she's very petite, so her gaining weight has never been an issue. Might gain a couple of pounds, but you know, whatever. Or obviously when we had kids, but for me, just by looking at something, I've gained calories, just mental. But equally, I do love my food. I've got a sweet tooth on. It's just dangerous. Anyway, hence why I started Mounjaro. Anyway, so our routines massively changed, and I'm struggling to cope with it. Well, she's struggling to cope with my change because I've cut out Coke, Pepsi, stuff like that. Every dinner, guaranteed Pepsi Max Lime, just whatever other drinks are available. I'm just saying, right? So just because I feel bloated, you know, while I started doing this, it did really affect my gastric system big time, especially at the beginning with the burps and you know, stuff like that. Anyway, so that's the first thing that changed. You know, I'm having water and she's drinking whatever. So that's the first thing. And then come to the weekend, guaranteed we'll sit down together, watch number one thing on Netflix or film or whatever, right? And, you know, a pack of crisps, chocolate sweets and all that. Obviously I don't do that anymore because food noise is gone. And she feels like she won't do it on her own. Like she won't eat something because she thinks it makes me uncomfortable. I don't care. I went with a friend to the cinema when I first started this, and he got popcorn and M&Ms and all that stuff, and I just went there with a bottle of water. It's absolutely mental. It didn't bother me the slightest, to be honest, but it makes other people uncomfortable. And it makes my wife uncomfortable, which makes me uncomfortable. You know, I really hope I'm not the only person in this, but she doesn't understand that, you know, it's difficult for me. I can't and I won't, and I'm stubborn in that way. I might enjoy myself a little bit, but I've lost 3 stone up to date so far. Just been, you know, doing it my way and in a stubborn way. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to see if I end up posting this video eventually because it's quite a weird subject, but it's difficult between me and my wife when it comes to the food bit. But again, you know, I'm all right. I'm not saying I eat celeries and shit like that, but you know, for example, we took the kids to go and see Christmas lights last week. And there was a McDonald's there, and I thought we'd treat the kids to McDonald's. We haven't done that for a little while, and I haven't had McDonald's, I think, since I started this. I'm not the biggest McDonald's fan anyway. I prefer Burger King, but besides the point. Anyway, so I got the kids what they wanted, and I got my wife what she wanted. And then she said to me, "You're not going to order anything?" And I was like, "Well, I don't really fancy it, to be honest, but you know, I'm out." And this is just that awkwardness that the food noise is just depleted, and it's killed my hunger and stuff like that. So I got everyone their food, and I'm literally standing at the menu thing, trying to figure out what's the healthiest thing I can get, or what do I fancy. I actually didn't even fancy it, but you know, that's what it does to you. It sort of kills the noise for the most part. And again, I have made way healthier choices, and I'm actually really enjoying it. But anyway, so standing at McDonald's, honest to God, I just ordered this. I know it's not the healthiest, but just like the thing that I thought might be the healthiest, best thing for you. And it was like first time I've ordered it as well. It's a chicken select box. So I'm just thinking protein. It's just like nuggets and chicken bits. and I couldn't finish it because obviously that's what it does, right? That's what it cuts your appetite, makes you full quick and all that. And it was alright. I didn't massively enjoy it. The dip was decent, but again, you know, I'm standing at McDonald's, just like, alright, cool. What's the healthiest thing I can order? And I'm getting a box of basically chicken nuggets. But that's what it does to you. That's what, it's just kind of awkward. Even so, we went out twice for her birthday. One, me and her for dinner, and one with her family. And I didn't finish my plate once. I went out twice back to back. Something I haven't done since I started this. Was actually since I was on holiday in Cyprus, but that's holiday. That's, you know, definitely going out. And that was a struggle as well at the very beginning. So yeah, it's just people who aren't using this or aren't on this or don't need to use this don't understand the struggles that, I don't know, but is it just me being stubborn? I don't know, because other people that I've do follow or subscribe, they still eat shit like this anyway. So I don't know, I don't really see the point of it, because the whole point is to maximize the weight loss, and if you're still eating McDonald's and shit like that, which I'm not judging, I'm just saying, like, what's the point? So yeah, no, that's it really.